Hi, Steve Pesek here from the Minnesota Sports Broadcast Network. We're here in Frisco, Colorado, just north of Breckenridge. We just got done with the Alli Sports Totino's Open of the Winter Dew Tour. Now we're here with Mackenzie Matters. Mackenzie's from, where are you from, Mackenzie?
Minnesota.
Minnesota,
Eagan,
representing
Minnesota.
Eagan, Minnesota, the Wildcat right here. You're out here in Colorado, you're riding, just, you know, growing up, sports, playing in Minnesota. You were a hockey player, is that correct?
Yeah. Played hockey all my life since I could walk. I was on skates and skating it up. Played for the Eagan Wildcats, and yeah, had a scholarship to go play hockey in Minnesota, and then I quit my senior year so I could go become a professional snowboarder.
Yeah, that's hey, whatever, follow your dreams. There's nothing wrong with that. That's awesome. I mean, now did you come right out here to Colorado then, to Breckenridge area, or where'd you?
My first year I was in Minnesota and I was traveling out of there quite a bit, and then I had pretty much kind of forced you to get out to the mountains. You have to go there if you want to start to get in the big times. So I obviously love Colorado. Came out here when I was 14, maybe 15, and was like, I'm gonna move out here someday. And 5 years later, I did.
That's great.
Yeah, so I did, and now I've been out in Colorado since.
So when did you really start snowboarding, kind of as to start into it as a did you start really young, or did you start a little bit older in your career?
I started when I was 17. Pretty much started going my junior year, and then after that I was in love with it, and that's when I decided to pursue it my senior year of high school. And yeah, just quit hockey and started competing that year, and I did really well. I went to nationals right away. Got second overall in all the events I did, and then yeah, started when I was 19, was going all over the world and made the junior U.S. team, and then started making finals the year after that. So it was pretty amazing, pretty quick.
Yeah, that's
quick work.
That seems, I mean, that's a different path than you hear from most people coming. A lot of people have been being into Minnesota. We got local mountains. What was the local mountain that you would ride at probably the most?
It would be between Buck Hill and Highland Hills.
And
for
Highland,
sure.
yeah. And so, I mean, like most people, grow up in Minnesota. You got mountains next door. You figure, skiing or snowboarding sometime. I mean, you started late, but you took off and you've been rocking it. Some of the comps and stuff that in your future, what do you got kind of lined up?
As far as this year goes, it's the rest of the Dew Tours, Grand Prix, and then I was down in New Zealand this summer competing, did the New Zealand Open, and so I think I'm going to stay on with the Burton Open Tour. There's European and then the Canadian one coming up here. So got that, and then fingers crossed I'll get into X Games. I have no points from last year because I had ACL injury, so had surgery, went through all that, and now I'm just back on my feet going for it again.
Hey, no, yeah. And so do you kind of qualify for the X Games and stuff through the Opens and the Grand Prix and stuff? Is that how you kind of get points?
It really helps with like your media attention. It's invite only, and it's invite only. So any media attention that you're getting, and then results always help to get you in there. So yeah, it's just a combination of everything, really.
Yeah, no, X Games is a great competition coming up. Just like 5 weeks away. It's going to be here faster than we know it. Aspen, Colorado is on the map. It's coming up. And then do you get back to Minnesota a lot? Do you go back there? Is your parents still live in the Eagan area?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Sure. Yeah, they're all there. My whole family's there. I've got some great nieces and nephews that I miss all the time. But I get back there usually once a year. It's pretty hard to sneak away from all the snowboarding. Especially for Christmas time, these competitions are all going on right now. So I snuck away the first weekend and had Christmas early, so I could come back, train, and then be out here with some of the athletes that I have out here for the International Academy of the Mountains is a program that I started for athletes. So I got some athletes here from Australia and Chile, and then from Montana, and those guys are going to stay here. So I want to be here for Christmas with them.
Oh, that's great. Now, you got all these competitions coming up. You've been, doing all this stuff. You got your academy. What's probably the best way, for people, there might be people back in Minnesota that, I mean, obviously friends and family know you, but any other people that, want to follow along with, local Minnesota riders, what are the best ways? You got a website, you got a blog, a Twitter, a Facebook?
Yeah, actually, I have my own personal website, Snowboarding Matters, and snowboardingmatters.com. And then I have a blog on there, and that's just snowboardingmatters.blogspot.com, so you can follow all my snowboarding there. And for the rest of, well, you guys are doing a great job getting all of us out here, all the Minnesota riders, so stay in tune with these guys right here. But otherwise, yeah, just if you Google us, we come up on the website too. That's a good way. But yeah, Twitter, Facebook, and my blog, snowboardingmatters.com. You can follow all on there, and I keep it up to date pretty minute by minute, so it's good stuff.
Yeah, it's a great way to follow along, especially since you're going everywhere. You've got like a full lineup, over the next couple.
Yeah, all over the world.
What's the next stop that you're? I mean, it's the Monday after the Dew Tour right now, the Breckenridge stop. Now what is it? Snow Basin, that's a couple weeks away. And then where else are you going?
Mammoth Mountain is, I think, the next stop. It's Grand Prix. So the Grand Prix this year are Olympic qualifiers, and it was something I wanted to do this year, was try to qualify for the Olympics, but obviously taking a year off from snowboarding and then trying to jump back into it has kind of pushed me out of the game. So doing all the Olympic qualifiers this year, Mammoth Mountain, and then hoping that 2014, when that rolls around, I'll be one of the top girls going there.
Nice. I mean, are you mostly riding super pipe, or are you doing any slope style?
Yeah, I'm definitely a pipe rider. I'm working with a couple of production companies to do a little more filming off jumps and backcountry stuff. So I've got that kind of in the works, and we'll see how that goes. It's something a little off path that I haven't done before, so it's a great experience this year, and I hope it goes well and I get to do it some more next year. So
especially finding just time to get into videos.
Yeah,
that's the trick,
It's busy.
Yeah, exactly. So you have your blog. It's Snowboarding Matters, MATTERS.com.
Yeah, like it really matters.
Like it really matters. And you got all your competitions and stuff, and we had some photos up on mnsportsnetwork.com over the last stuff. We do have some video of the Dew Tour for you. No, it's up there. It's all right. But big future in front of you. Obviously, best of luck. Any other things that you want to talk about? You want to bring up? Sponsors? Anybody that you want to thank? Other ideas that kind of things for young riders to look at. To get into the game and kind of get to that next level.
For young riders, I'd like to just say, stay focused on having fun. Obviously, it's all about the fun, guys, and stay focused on yourself and what you can do, and not what everyone else is doing. Otherwise, you're going to get sidetracked, and it's not going to happen for you, and it's an easy thing to do. As far as sponsors go, I'd like to thank Smith, Northwave, Drake, Dakota, Monocera, my tune guys, and Pearl Wax. They keep me going fast on the hill, and I'd like to thank that. And ISTC, which is International Snowboard Training Center. It's my coach. He's always there helping push me along. Those guys do a great job. And then just shout out to my company, which is International Academy Mountains, and all the great kids that are out here. Just want to say thanks to those guys for making it a fun year for me.
Awesome. All right. And you want to shout out to Mom and Dad in case?
Yeah. Hey, Mom. Hey, Dad. Love you guys. Wish I was there to hang out with you, give you hugs, and I'll see you guys maybe when the snow starts to melt away.
Sounds good. All right. This is Mackenzie Matters, snowboardingmatters.com. Best way to follow her career coming out of Eagan, Minnesota. We got a lot of Eagan sports all season long on mnsportsnetwork.com. So football, volleyball, basketball, hockey, doesn't matter. We've kind of been following Eagan for a long time here on MSBN. So if we can have some local talent on, that's awesome. So check us out on mnsportsnetwork.com as we try to cover more local Minnesota snowboarders, skiers, and more right here on MSBN.